Morning, I'm on the DLR on an old B92 stock from 1992. Heading for Beckton this morning to go to the depot because brand new DLR trains are coming. And we haven't done a video with jaunty music for a while, so let's do one of those. So it's really misty, can you see, here at the depot, and sort of coming out of the mist is an existing train, and we just need to have a little discussion about how many cars is that train, because I think the DLR would call that a 3-car train, but I would call it a 6-car train because it's 3 units of 2 cars, so really it's 6 carriages. It's so confusing. I'm going to go with calling it a 3-unit train. And there's 2 carriages in each unit, so it's 6 carriages, 3 units. But the DLR called it 3, I'd call it 6. The point is, the new ones are only 5. So there's no moving train today because we've just found it there. They've just poked it a little bit out of the depot. It's a much bigger event than I realised. I thought it was going to be about 5 or 6 people, just some print journalists, myself, you know, some London people. No, instead, like, people from Spain, from CAF, have turned up to come out. TfL top brass are here, mayor's coming out. It's a big event. Here we go, big moment, new moquette, stand by. Welcome to your new train. Right, it does go all the way down, so it's a proper walkthrough like a Metropolitan line or Circle Line S-Stock. 1 unit, 5 cars. They have retained, as far as I can see here, the driving position at the front. So yes, you can still sit at the front. I think on the old trains there were 2 sets of seats, maybe even 4, but now there's just 1 set of double seats and then these seats here. The moquette is called Poplar, P-O-P-L-A-R, as in the name of the station, and the grab poles are very nice. Is it turquoise? I'd call it turquoise. This is turquoisey, right?
This is the door control panel for the new train. This is the PA. This one is re-enable other door. This is close this door, and this is close other door, and we have your inhibit, neutral, and energize at the bottom here.
And that's the same as on the previous stock. So from an operating point of view, that hasn't changed.
The DCP itself has changed. As you can see now, we now have them symmetrical on both sides, which means if the train docks on the left-hand side, you use your right-hand side to operate the door. If the train docks on the left-hand side, you use your left-hand side to operate the doors.
I'm aware that the exposure's all off, but it's the only, oh, there we go. It's the only way I can do it, to get this green light in here. A bit like the new 777 stock up on Merseyrail. They've got the green and red lights above the doors here, and I'm reliably informed that after 45 seconds, so I should have timed this perfectly, it's not working. There we go. It flashes. It looks yellow on there, but I swear that's red. Nice. Now, a while ago, they started to change some of the current stock so that the transverse seating, as in not the side seating, was going, and it's all just side seating. And on the new trains, apart from the very front, as we've already seen, with the forward-facing seats, all the seats are now... There's 11 seats in a row here, by the way. I think on the current units, there's like 7 seats in a row, but I'm not sure if they were like armrests separating, a feature I don't like. But here, you've got the grab poles and the armrests separating this run of 11 seats, so I much prefer that design. And it sort of means with the grab poles you can like swing down, almost as if you're like Tarzan in the jungle, swinging down, grab, 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 which is cool. Just spotted an obvious thing that everybody likes to ask. I can indeed see a couple of USB ports here, so they're the only ones I spotted. Oh, there's 2 over there as well. They're dotted down the train. Okay. I think the mayor's down there somewhere. I can't go too far, I can't crash the mayor. And getting down into what is very clearly the accessible area. So you've got a dedicated, this is really good. That's a really, hang on, there's 2 areas marked out as a wheelchair space, priority seats. That's a really nice, spacious, accessible priority area. That's nice.
if it would have been, how much time?
The press officer has been chatting to the head of design. You've WhatsApped the head of design. The head of design has, the press officer's nodding. The head of design has WhatsApped you back, and the official line is that the colour of the grab poles is not turquoise, it's teal or, show us your phone? Teal or jade, they're going with jade. Could you text him back and ask him what the RGB values are? That would be really handy. You just...
Pure.
This is Harry from the BBC just stole my flip up seat shot.
He knows what he's doing.
You can't use that shot. That's my shot. People who watch the BBC, they think I stole it from
Imitation
you.
is the sincerest form of flattery.
Thanks for stealing my shot. This is Aaron. Aaron, really quickly, all right, I can see that it's walk-through carriages. It's 5 cars as one train. There's a great accessibility area, but I have some questions. The displays up here, are they going to be showing real-time information maps?
Absolutely.
Scrolling. Tell us about the displays.
Real-time information, moving maps showing your location on the network.
Okay.
Adjacent operators, rainbow boards, so you'll have all of that information shown on here.
A lot of people say that the old DLR trains, they used to sort of hunt a bit trying to find their right top speed.
Yep.
Has that been resolved? We still get like the judder? And also, is there regenerative braking in there?
Firstly, there is regenerative braking.
Okay.
Secondly, this train has been designed to try and minimise the hunting that you get on the existing vehicles. So there is improved suspension, different suspension package we see through this. To a certain extent, because of the curvature on the DLR network, we have the incredibly tight curves into Canary Wharf. That creates an incredibly sharp wheel profile. And that's what the suspension is trying to counteract to provide that. We haven't taken the train out on the network yet. The intention is that it does reduce and improve that ride quality.
Okay.
We're now going to start taking it out on the network in the next couple of weeks, and that's when we start to test that.
Okay. Will there be new announcements? So the PAs, are they recording new announcements, or will they be the old ones?
You asked me this question the other day, and I'm still waiting for the answer on that.
So we don't know?
We do know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Give me 5 minutes and I can tell you.
Okay. We'll come back. Okay. Currently, it's a 6-car train, but it's a 3.
So it's a 3-car train?
It's a 3-car train with 2 carriages in each, but this is one long 5-car.
Which is the equivalent of a 3-car existing train.
Hang on. So the 87 metres, am I right? Is that
87 metres.
So it's the same length?
Same length.
But all the door positions will have moved.
They will have.
Oh, that's going to upset everyone in their door positions. We've got to relearn all our door positions.
Unfortunately, it's not possible to have the door positions on a 5-car train in the same position as a 3-car fixed unit. We did look at that. It was physically impossible to make it work.
Is there aircon?
Fully air conditioned.
Is there Wi-Fi?
No Wi-Fi because we're above ground for most of the journey.
But there is USB charging.
USB chargers throughout the train.
And you're going to go and find me out the answer to the question about what was the
about
one?
the voice.
About the voice. We'll find before the end of the video. That's it.
I'll go and get it.
Thank you. Comprehensive.
You're
a man
welcome.
that knows his stuff, apart from that one.
Apart from the one around the voice, which I've got to find out now.
Bonjour, Paris.
That's Callum from my London. He said, Bonjour, Paris. It does remind me a little bit of a Paris metro train. I like that. Philip's here.
Hello, Jeff.
What are we thinking, Phil?
It's a step change when you think about air conditioning, walk-through. It's the things that you'd expect from other TfL services that you get on Crossrail and the Overground now, and it's bringing that to the DLR. I mean, advertising screens, the digital information systems, so things that DLR hasn't had.
People always want to know if the seats are hard or comfy, or it feels like there's a lot of good back support. Hard to say. You'd have to take like a 20-30 minute journey. The point is, when you're on the DLR, you're not going for a 2-hour train ride. You're doing a short commute. The fact that there's more space, it's definitely more spacious, so you can get more people in. Yeah, feels good. It's Andy. Hi. You're always popping up in my videos.
Hi Jeff, sorry about that.
You love it, really, don't you?
Maybe. It's when my daughter's university friends send her tweets about it. So there you
Saying
go.
I've seen your dad in Jeff's video.
Yeah, and this will probably make another one now.
Well, say hi to your daughter if she's watching.
Hi, Ellie.
That's not at all weird. Okay. How many of these new trains are coming out? When are they being tested, and when will the public see them?
So 54 new trains. This is the first one. Second one arrives in a matter of a few weeks. We start operational testing as soon as the second one arrives. You'll have met some of the team today. You'll be driving them. Tests throughout this year, initially overnight. Then we'll be putting them into service during the day, but not for customer use, to really test the frequency and reliability of the railway.
People might see them sort of
Absolutely.
in between other trains. out and about.
Come late summer, autumn.
Okay. But then passengers next year.
Passenger service
24.
in early 24, and then we'll be retiring the 92 fleet.
And why are you retiring the 92s?
Because they've served us incredibly well, but they're beyond their design life.
They're just sort of life expired.
Yeah, and we have the team here doing an incredible job maintaining them and keeping them safe, but they're costly to operate, costly to maintain, and of course don't have anything like the capacity or the customer features that these trains have.
Really great. All right, Andy, that's it. Short and sweet. And
Nice to
thank
see
you
you.
as ever. See you again.
Cheers, will
Take
do.
care.
Yep.
And bye to your daughter.
Bye, Ellie.
We're almost finished. Of course, the key thing that you really want to know is, can you still drive them by sitting at the front? So Aaron's turned back up again. He's got a brilliant fact, and then we'll check in with him about that PA announcement. So Aaron's just going to show us this real quick.
So we've retained the front seats and the windows, so you can still pretend that you're driving the train, which is obviously popular with our customers, both little and large. In fact, it's pretty much the first thing anybody asks about the train. It's usually the first question: can I still pretend to drive the train? Yes, you can. The only differences we have on this train is that this front driving panel is slightly higher. The reason for that is that in modern standards of train design, we have to do some different things than you had to do in 1992. So this is higher on this train because when the passenger service agent is operating from the front, they have to be able to stand and control it. Having it lower leads to you bending over, which could lead to back injuries, so we've had to change that. It's also deeper, and the reason it's deeper is modern crashworthiness standards. So we have to have additional equipment in the front of the train from a crashworthiness perspective, and that is why it's higher and slightly deeper than on the existing train.
But you can still drive it.
Oh yes.
Aaron, I want to see you pretending to drive it right now. Here we go. There we go. It's all good. Aaron's just shown us this. Staff and the PSAs were actually engaged with and asked at an early stage of the design. So when they're taking control of a train, there's now this panel here. It's locked at the moment, it won't slide out, but imagine this slides out, and that just gives them a bit of segregation when they're taking control of the train to drive it manual. That's a nice little touch, yeah. So we're on our way out, just going to do my closing piece. I'm going to clash with Harry, the BBC man, and Aaron was just telling me is that there could be new passenger announcements coming. They could use the existing ones, but why would you when they're new trains? The person that recorded the old ones is no longer available, so in all likelihood they will record new PAs, but a complete decision hasn't been taken yet, but watch this space. I think it'll happen. So there you go, that's your new CAF-built B23 DLR train on test this year. Watch out for it in passenger service from next year. Press subscribe. Thanks for watching. Catch you soon. Bye.